Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile, Metamorph League. In this episode, I plan to show you how to craft this staff. Basically every stream, I've had a million people ask, how did you get the staff? Is the staff good? Is the staff worth it? Should I use the staff? Is it better than the other thing? Is the staff the best in slot? What do I do? How do I get it? How do I craft it? Here's the video. I'll tell you all that information. Enjoy. So first, let's start off with how do you get the base? So the base is the staff. Now, you don't actually craft the base, okay? Get ready for this. When you hold Alt, you see that it says minions deal the increased damage of 110%, and they have a chance to have 5% chance to deal double damage. This is Sitaquatl's mod. Sitaquatl, I will show you 1 second. So you will see here that Sitaquatl, Architect of the Swarm, is actually a temple boss. And you find him and have this incursion room in Hatchery, Automation Lab, and Hybridization Chamber. And then these ones, it says Tier 1 of the thing, Tier 2, and Tier 3, and it's boss minions. So there you go. That's how you find it yourself. And then you're looking for this mod, Weapon Caster Damage Prefix, and you get the increased damage and the 5% chance to deal double damage. And you also need this to come with, wait for it, the +1 on the staff, because you can't get that either. So you have to have it drop with +1 and this mod. Alright, that's the start. That's the base. It needs to have +1 and the chance to deal double damage. Wow, that's hard to get. Alright, so now let's assume you have the base, and you have the +1 and the minions deal double damage thing. So if you have these two prefixes, and they're by themselves, no matter what, you should be able to protect the prefixes and scour away the suffixes, and be left with just the base of +1, and the minions have a chance to deal double damage. This is through the crafting bench. Meta crafting, if you don't have those recipes, you're going to have to go do some prophecies. You can look those up. That's separate thing. This is about the staff crafting. So once you have the base with the two mods, you would multi-mod, which is can have up to 3 crafted modifiers, as you see crafted on the bottom there. And then we craft on a +2 to level of socketed support gems, and that the minions have attack and cast speed. These +2 to socketed support gems, by the way, is actually a Katarina veil you can see there. So you have to unveil it from Katarina, the boss of the syndicate, so you can't do that off of a normal item. And you can search Katarina veils on the trade, so there's your tip for that. And then the last thing, when you have all of this done, you have an open suffix. You have Aspect of the Avian. You can add it to the staff through beast crafting. You just have to kill the Aspect of the Avian thing and add it to this. Boom, you've got your fully completed staff. So you cannot alt or regal into the base. You have to drop it from the temple, and then you craft upon it. Now I will tell you how good this is compared to our old weapon. It's 5% more damage, and we have Avian. So we could still have had Avian on the old one. I would like to clarify that you can go +1 to socketed support, socketed gems. You can get minion damage or fortify. Minion damage of 130% is equivalent to the fortify level 1. Except fortify gives the damage reduction. And then you still have the open suffix at the end. My old Maul had fire res. Instead, I could have had Aspect of the Avian. I just didn't isolate the prefixes. So this is super cool. And yeah. So now you may wonder, what did you actually get the staff for? And I got it for 48x. It was listed for 50. There was 3 of them for 50. That seems to be what it's worth based on the rarity. So what did I get from this? Like, what was the bonus over the sword? I mean, the Maul. 20% chance to block because it's a staff. The Aspect of the Avian, the 5% more damage. That's what I did it for. Do you need to do it? No. What I recommend is if you buy a Maul, you can already get Aspect of the Avian on it. You can look for Fortify or the minion damage. You don't need the 5% chance to deal double damage. Basically, I paid the 30-40x more just for minions to have a chance to deal double damage, the 5%. You do not need it. That's what I'm trying to get at. The regular weapon that we had, the Maul, is still good. Just replace the fire res with Aspect of the Avian, and I'll show an example now. So here I've done a search just to show something. So I did a search with +1, the craft of +2, so that you don't have to get the Katarina yourself. So these are fully completed, except for maybe the 6th link. You have Fortify and or the minion damage. So I did a count search. This is pretty neat that you can do count. So you count 1, and then what happens is you see how it'll give you either the Fortify or the minion damage. So you can buy the cheap one with the... If you don't care about Avian 8x, you have to 6-link it. Fully 6-linked without Avian for 9x. Okay. Without the Avian, you can add it yourself. Not the tier 1 attack speed and cast speed for 10x, and you have to 6-link. Here you have an open Avian for 10x, already 6-linked. So the point is, I'm going to leave this linked below, and then you can just look at this and compare, because the minion damage and the Fortify are similar, and then if this is cheaper than you going and trying to make it yourself, which I think it is, you should do this. You're welcome. I hope this could be helpful. I wanted to add this in because people are going to ask, well, what should I use and what should I look for? This is pretty much just as good. The only thing you're missing at the end is the 5% chance to deal double damage. So you will barely feel the difference between yours and mine, and then that difference of 38x is going to help you in the long run. Enjoy. This is a search to show you without the Katarina mod. So if you have if you wanted to complete it yourself, the things you could look for. So this one has 3 prefixes. It doesn't really work. This one already has the Avian, but it has an extra prefix again. It's kind of bad. Here because you can't add the +2. Here it has 2 suffixes. You keep going down. Here's 1 suffix, so you could isolate for 3x. So this thing you'd have to oh god, he's already rolled the mods without increasing the quality. So you have to 6-link with a flat 20 and the extra 18. So he's saying, hey, have fun spending an extra 3x, then get rid of this for another 2x, then, so that's already pushing you up to 8x, and then you have to still multi and add the extra Katarina. So this is a 12x craft, lul, with shit quality, so you might as well not buy that. Bad quality, 1 suffix you have to get rid of, 6-link, same thing. So there's a lot of the same thing. You can pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Oh, this one's already isolated for 3.5. So this is one you should get. This is what I'm trying to show you. I'll leave these links below. You get this, you add the quality it up, 6-link it, then you craft on the multi, add the mods, add the Katarina thing, then when it's fully thing, you have 1 suffix, add the aspect of the Avian. Enjoy. Just like this one. Same thing. It's aspect of the Avian added for you. If you don't want to do that extra work, you still have to add the quality up, and 6-link, just like the other one. Yep. I also realized that 99% of people are going to want me to show off the staff as well, the staff search. So here's the staff. I searched for +1 and the chance to deal double damage. So you'll see here, this one, you would have to hit up on a null. You have to hit, 2. Here, it has attack speed and mana. So you can see how many fail ones there are. 3 prefixes have to hit a null. And the point is, it's super hard to get one that's already isolated and shit. So to get one like mine, there's only one of them. Now it's 65x. So this is why I did this. Do you see? I bought this at 48. They don't exist now. I had a feeling that this would happen. I keep trying to do this. So this is pretty much my staff. The point is, you don't need the staff. You just get one of these and you go for 10, 12x. And then you have just as good as a weapon that deals 5% less. It's okay, guys. You'll do fine. I promise. And now this part's super interesting for a lot of people. They ask me what item level for this and how do you do it. So 50 is the +1 socketed gems for the Maul, and then you have Elder, and it says 68 for Fortify. If you go the minion damage route, which how would you even roll that, or would you just buy it? I guess you just buy it. You'd have to roll it with bound otherwise through Delve probably. Minions deal increase 75. So that's shit. You'd rather go for the Fortify. So you'd go for an Elder base 68 and Fortify with +1. So item level 68 plus Elder Coronal Maul, and the Coronal Maul is because of the increased area of effect for your zombies. It's 6%. You can go for the 4% one, and you can go for just a regular Maul. It doesn't have to be the Coronal. Oh shit, I died. Alright, thanks for watching this episode of Path of Exile. I hope you could learn a lot about the weapon. I think I went over everything. Explained that you can't actually make that with alt and regals and chaos spamming. You have to drop it, and that you should probably go for a Maul or whatever instead. With the mods already crafted, because look how cheap they are on trade. It's so easy. You guys should really just go do that. I promise, it's way better. Crafting it yourself doesn't seem very viable, but maybe after this video it will be viable again because everyone just buys it. I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, the crafting market seems pretty plentiful for our weapon, and we don't have to worry about it. Either way, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my Patreon and YouTube members who financially support the channel. The support's been insane, and I absolutely love you guys. I'll probably be streaming some more today. Streamed 16 hours for New Year's, and that shit was a lot of fun. Made a lot of currency. Don't want to do any crazy spoilers, or just come enjoy the stream. It'll be fun. And where is my... There we go. Thank you to my Patreon and YouTube members: Jake, Tridnix, Hannes, Steven C, Last Fable, Stacy, You, Biggest Lion, White Wolf, Garbar, Tridnix, White Wolf, Arkbone, Kerbet, John, Lelouch, Lamprey, Dawood, Dubu, and Goose Eggs. Thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!